of a painting over something. The other night, if you follow my channel, which you ought to, live local artists across all the platforms, I started painting over a thing, a 24 by 36, which is right behind me right there. And it was just all covered up and gray, and I just put this with a palette knife. I just used this palette knife here, and I've added this. I'm thinking a little Monet on this, and then but I'm going to keep it loose, and I'm going to continue with the palette knife here. We've got a color that I love. I don't see it anymore. I found it on clearance. Azo brown. I think that's what it is. I can barely read it's a Winton color, Winsor Newton student grade. Azo brown, AZO. I love it. It's a great color. I wish I had more of it. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow ochre to it, just a little bit, and then come on, get off of there. Some titanium white, and then we're gonna mix that up. Those three colors, just like that, in no particular, just more white ratio, just more white than the others. And then I'm just smearing it in, right? Just create a little distant tree line where there is no details, and all the shadows are obscured with the colors and the light from all around. And we're gonna just rub that in. It's a bright summer day here in North Texas. I'm painting in Stephenville, Texas. That's the cowboy capital of the world. Also, notably, a dairy center of the North Texas area too. They kind of go hand in hand. Not a lot of Monet, although not too far from where I live in Stephenville, there is a town called Hamilton. It's a city out there. It's a city of Hamilton. It's the county seat for Hamilton County, and right across the street on Main, across from the courthouse, is a very unimposing looking building that houses what I know as the Ramsey collection, and that is an incredible collection of artworks from some of the most renowned painters that I've seen at any museum. And this gentleman, Mr. Ramsey, spent his life collecting all of these works, and he has them on display there. So if you're ever in the area or close enough, make the dash out to this wonderful collection, the Ramsey collection in Hamilton. It's worth checking out for sure. And yeah, so here we are. We kind of have scrubbed in some stuff. I see a beautiful figure already emerging from that mess. And the mess that I'm talking about, we began just the other night. I don't know, I picked up some green here and just keeping you informed as to what I'm doing. And I'm gonna put some shadow. I feel like a shawl or a robe of some sort. It's totally the same posture and positioning as Monet's Woman with the Parasol. So you have that element there. And I'm just recovering this canvas that had been idle for years, and so far I'm liking it. I like the energy that's flowing out. What's on my other easel? As I turned my back, you might have caught a glimpse. This was a painting that I made earlier this summer. We were panning for gold, and there is Alexandrial. My son, who did the research, wanted to experience that. We still haven't made it back. We're going to but we'll wait till it cools down. Summer is upon us here in Texas. The only driving I'm doing is going to probably be to the pool, Roy Barton Creek over in Austin. You can catch me there. This one is a 11 by 14 clams. They're clams on a platter. I started that painting many years ago at a farmer's market in Dallas, and there is a shop, probably still there. They were selling seafood. They specialize in seafood. I started that painting there, and then I brought it out because once again I just wanted to do something with the background. Here is one that I'm working on as well, another one that I started a couple of years ago, and I'm touching up the waters. This is painting from the bay at one of the local lakes here. It's thrown across the table. You're going to see some landscapes that I started, touching up a blue bonnet and some what do you call those, lily pads. That was some artwork that I did in Austin over here. So it's all just, it's been touch up. My truck broke down, so I'm not able to get out onto the road as much as I had been. So I'm doing touch ups. This is a good thing. We'll get that return up. I don't know what's going to happen to that, but I've got all sorts of paintings here to keep me company while I'm waiting for things to develop with La Troca. And so, hey, thanks for tuning in. Back at what we were doing over here, or wannabe Monet, or Monet wannabe. We threw some, I want to put some more white out. So we're going to get this zinc white and twist that out there. I really like that view of the twisting of a Winton. There, white. That's a lot of white. But I use a lot of white, and I will use a lot of white. I'm building up the texture on this painting nice and thick. Get rid of some of that old stuff. What do I want? I want some light cadmium light right over here. We got that. And twist that around. I use the Winton brand. It's a student grade. It's because it's what I can afford mostly. And if you want to help out with that, you can visit my well, you don't see it, but Live Local Artists has representation across all of the social media platforms. I've been doing this for a little while, and you know, it's for a good cause. Art, anyways, art's always a good cause. You can watch me as I'm working on my. Okay, so this is what I wanted. Live Local Artists. You can. This is my pet pig. Your mom. Yep. Your mom. Venmo. Buy me a coffee. You can always help. Buy a tube of paint. Just mark it on there. Tube of paint. Yeah. So there's that. What have I been doing? I've been doing all of that, and I've got a garage full of art there. I'll take you in there at some other time. But for now, we're here. We're working on this. We're going to work on that that parasol, and we're going to put just a little bit of yellow down. I don't want to change that zinc white too much. I just want to give it a little bit of tint, the sunlight filtering through the light material of the parasol, which is intended to cast shade. It's a shady thing, and that's a good little mix there of color. We're gonna begin on the outside. That's gonna be the whitest part of this, and it's going to catch the sunlight in the most I want to say simple, but yeah, it's just sun and cloth. It's just sun and cloth. And I'm spreading that with the edge of my knife, and it's picking up some of the other colors like an Indian red that was in there, and it's fine. It's shadow, it's shade, it's just casting shade, and it's in the back here, and I'm kind of going in an arc like motion, curving my knife as I drag that pigment across. And you can hear the scrape of the palette knife against the canvas. All the different textures from paintings that started long ago. And there's that. So just gonna blend that around, and then I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna back off of it, let it sit in my periphery as I'm working around some other things until I decide what I'll do next. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Live Local Artists. We'll catch you later. Bye.